What's up, everybody? Hola, people.
Hi.
Say hi, Mr. Bear. Tell everybody hi. By everybody, I mean probably nobody comes in until a minute and a half in because they don't send out notifications. But to anyone that was here, tell everybody hi, Mr. Bear.
Hi.
Say hi. He said, "Yay!" I don't have nothing ready. I'm like way behind today. I'm lagging. You ever just have one of those days where you're just lagging? Today's that day. I'm lagging. But what?
Shaking a bit.
Mr. Bear, do it. Do it.
I want to do it, not you.
But today, we got us another awesome Whatnot auction. And then this weekend, we have the freaking yard sale. I was getting so nervous because last weekend I kept checking the weather and it was calling for rain this entire week. But as of yesterday, Saturday is all cleared up now. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Because I don't think we could have lasted another week or two without a yard sale. Right? Hi, Sally. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sally, Sydney, what's up? Hope I pronounced it right. But what was I about to say? Oh yeah, the yard sale. What's up, Beverly? Is Saturday, and the Whatnot auction is tonight. So I'm freaking excited. I think after tonight's auction, and then we're gonna have another one next Tuesday. I think that unit's gonna be all gone. So I think we'll see. But it's almost done. How many auctions has it taken? Whoa. I think 4 or 5 auctions total. There come all the notifications. What's up, Kathy? What's up, Pat Greiser? What's up, Vinyl, Charles, Beverly, other Patrick, Robin, Lisa, Vinyl. Yeah, Andy, what's up? We did actually buy a storage unit yesterday and made a video. It's kind of a different video. I edited it very differently. What are you doing?
I'll see if I scoot it closer to you.
I edited the video very different. So we'll see a new video on the main channel tomorrow from the unit we bought yesterday. It's a different video, but it's going to be a good one. I think it's a good one, personally. But maybe I'm a little biased because it's my video. What do you think you're doing?
The mouse.
Don't touch the mouse.
He's going to end the live.
Don't do it. Don't do it. What up for Charlie? I got you, Charlie. What's up, Tina? Thank you. Kelly. Soldier Mom just started on Whatnot. Awesome. It's super fun.
If he gets too antsy, I'll put him on his piano back there.
Yeah, hold on for a second. I'm
scared
I'm going to drop
just for future reference, so Broly can see this in the future. It is his 8th month birthday today.
Mr. Broly's 8 months today.
8 months, Broly.
8 months old today. 4 more months and you're going to be a year. What the heck happened?
Whoa.
Time goes by so fast. Thank you, Lewis. Really love your videos. We're in the drama-free zone. Amen to that, man. Amen. Vinyl was watching your first storage unit videos. Editing has improved a lot. Thank you. I love editing videos, and I hope they look better. I mean, to me, it looks better, but obviously, it's all subjective at the end of the day. So, if other people see improvement, I'm happy.
Set it right there.
Well, let's see. Good evening. To say one thing, keep calling Marilyn Monroe Madonna. I know I do, because it's so funny, and people react and go crazy in the comments. It's hysterical. Luckily enough, the new unit we were going through, I think it's towards the end, there was like a stack of these posters, and sure enough, one of them was our main lady Madonna. So the video that comes out tomorrow, I'm sure you'll see people losing it once again. But I can't help myself. I keep telling myself this is a dead joke, and then I go to the comments and see 1,500 people tell me that it's Madonna. I'm like, okay, it's not a dead joke yet. It's still funny.
Not yet.
As long as people keep taking the bait, then I have to keep doing it. It's too funny not to. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Hi, Sandra. These are the last few weeks where he can't move around on his own. He hasn't crawled, but he keeps trying to weirdly. Like if I put him on something that's not hard, like the couch last night, he rolls to his stomach and then he's like swimming with his knees and hands. But like
he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, he doesn't go anywhere, but he's like the motion. He's starting to do the motion. So I'm like, we only have a little bit of time before we're going to start chasing you around. I don't think we have much time left. Can't wait to hear more of his babbling. Once he gets his sea legs look, yeah, that's basically what it looks like. It looks like he's swimming. But he's doing good. He's doing good. Now he's doing better. He's been like kind of sick over the weekend with teething, but like the other tooth never came in yet. But it just seems like all his symptoms have kind of subsided the last 2 days. So I'm happy because like he had stuffy nose and all that stuff over the weekend in the teeth pain, but now he seems good.
Now he's just like at that ending stage where I feel like it's draining in his throat and he's coughing himself awake and
yeah. Pretty much.
He's trying to get out.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get out in a second.
Let's see
But-
where you go.
The big Whatnot auctions is tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you have not bookmarked the show, hit that bookmark. YouTube, really, hit the bookmark, man. Hit that bookmark. We have 545 bookmarks on the show right now. We already have the next one scheduled for next Tuesday. We're not doing one this Thursday because we need to start prepping the house for the yard sale, which is going to be absolutely massive this weekend. So we're having the auction Tuesday, and then they're having another auction the following Tuesday. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. The one tonight's going to be really good again. I was looking through, I think on every lot except for one has pre-bids on it. So another good auction full of good stuff. I'm freaking excited. Let me go back. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, definitely. Sorry, I was off the chat on another page, but we'll take it slower at the beginning. We always do this. The first couple lots and whatnot, we try to move a little bit slower. So anyone that's new, we usually have at least a few new people every time. So we take it slow at the beginning so everybody can get the feel for things. And then we pick up speed as we progress because at that point, everyone gets it. I always say this, me trying to explain to you how Whatnot works is going to make it sound overly complicated when in reality, it's like the most simple thing in the world. So you don't have to, I don't want to try to explain it to you here because once you see the interface and you're on the app, it really can't get any easier than it is. But you'll see. Will you go live on the garage sale? We're not going to go live. We're going to film it. No, because it's already hectic enough trying to just film. I couldn't imagine trying to go live. It's a lot of work and a lot of running around. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, everything's always shipped out within 48 business hours of the auction. After that, it's up to USPS. Like I said, we can't control how slow they are, and they are notoriously slow, especially as we get closer and closer to the holiday time. They're going to get slower and slower, unfortunately. It always happens every single year. As you get closer to Christmas, they start going super slow. But like I said, we always drop it off. If we have the show Tuesday, they're always dropped off by Thursday. And if we have the show Thursday, they're always dropped off by Monday. And we would drop it off on the weekend, but they're not open on, so we can't. So that's when it's always dropped off. Everything from last Thursday's auction went out Monday. And everything tonight will go out by Thursday. That's how we do it. What's up, Margie, Deb, and Ann? Yeah, it's going slow, as Sydney said. They're just, like I said, there's nothing we can do on that part because Whatnot forces that we don't have a choice but to send USPS, and then USPS has just been slow recently. Like we said, it's every year it gets worse and worse towards the holidays. So you got to expect slowness. All we can do is drop it off, take it to them, drop it off. After that, it's in their hands. But, yep. Hope all is well. Yeah, we're doing good, Charlie. We doing good here. We are doing good. Boom, 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 boom. My son did the same thing. Never crowded. I think you mean crawled. Yeah. At first I was like, I thought he was gonna be the baby that never crawled, but now that like he keeps doing the motions, it makes me think he will end up being a crawler. But obviously, we don't know. We don't know. Afraid to bid. All you have to do is slide a slider to bid. As long as you have your profile set up with your payment method or whatever set up in there, it's easy. All you have to do is slide a bid. The only problem that happens sometimes is if it's your first time or you bought a lot in a row, sometimes the bank will block the charge and then it'll say payment pending on our side. But usually just have to go in and either respond to the email or respond to the text message and say that, it is you meant to do it, that kind of thing, and then it'll go through. And if worst case scenario, it won't go through, we just re-auction it again. That whole process takes 10 seconds, so it's not really a big deal on Whatnot. But there's not really too many things you can do wrong. All you got to do is slide. They make it really, really easy. Like I said, I feel like every time we just try to talk about it and explain it on YouTube, it sounds complicated, but it's so easy just when you have the actual interface in front of you. Just trying to explain it with no visual makes it sound complex, but it's not. I'm loving the platform and the community. I love it there too. Like I said, years ago, we didn't sell anything really. We did YouTube auctions sometimes, but they were like painfully slow. And then the background work was even painfully slower, so we stopped. eBay's gone to crap. It's pretty much a paradise for scammers. And like, yeah, Whatnot's it. Whatnot is it. We can move 96 lots of stuff in an hour and a half. No time. I mean, you can go even faster than that if you wanted to. But I mean, there's no time in history right now we can move so much products digitally that fast. It's just wild. Absolutely wild. But I love it. 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 Yep. Caught you live. Hey, Sandra. Love Shauna. Broly, Shauna loves you. Yep, Chris, it's super easy. It's super easy. App is super friendly. Yeah, exactly what she said. The app is super user friendly. We just got off a little meeting with one of the Whatnot people, and that's one of the things they're talking about, just how user friendly it is. Like, it's just so self-explanatory. They did a really great job of just making it very self-explanatory. It starts at 5. Depends on where you're at. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time is when we schedule it. So 49 minutes from now. Depends what time zone you're in. But 49 minutes from now. If you haven't signed up yet, though, I'm going to put that link in the description or in the comments again. Make sure you use that link to sign up if you're a first-time buyer, because that's how you get the free $15. If you don't use the link to sign up, you're not going to get the free money. So might as well get the free money, right? Might as well get the free money. And if you haven't bookmarked the show, hit that bookmark. We have 553 bookmarks right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. I think I'm going to be selling or whatnot. So does that make a difference as far as laptop versus telephone? I don't know if you can actually sell. I mean, I'm sure you can sell on the computer. I've just never done it. Every time we've done it, we use the phone. So it's super easy on the phone. I'd imagine it wouldn't be too much harder on a computer, but the phone makes it stupidly easy. Thank you, Lisa. Hey, what's up, Mama G? Let's see. Yeah, selling the phone is super easy. What's so funny? Yeah. Hope to catch one of your shows. Gotta go prep for my show. Sweet, Soldier Mom. Hope you do good. Hope you do good. How do you hit the bookmark? You go to our profile and you'll see the show that says today. And in the top right corner, there's like a little ribbon icon. You just hit the ribbon. Yeah. New Jersey are worth money now? New Jersey's worth money now? What? I don't know what it meant to say, but I guess technically it's a whole state, so it's got to be worth something. Glad I caught you live. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you stopping in. He's over there laughing his little butt off. He just got done taking his 8-month pictures for 8 months old today. Yesterday he was at the mountains. How long are your shows? It just depends. I'd say on average they go for about an hour and a half. But you know, it just depends. The ones where there's a lot of pre-bids like tonight usually go quicker because people like pretty much are doing the auction process before the auction starts. Like a lot of this stuff, if you go through tonight, like, you know, we start everything at $1. You can go through there. There's only, I think, one item that's still at $1 at this point because everybody's already started bidding against each other before the auction starts. So it just makes the auction go faster that way. That's why I always encourage pre-bidding. Because if you don't, you know, when stuff's like when we set up last minute, the auctions last longer because then the actual auction goes on, you know, during the auction, if that makes sense. But thank you, Vinyl. Thank you, Vinyl. It's so funny to me how long we've been running the Madonna thing. And then like if you go to the comments of any of our last 3 videos from that unit, they're probably minimum 800 to 1,000 comments just addressing the fact that it's Marilyn Monroe, not Madonna. Every video. It's just, I don't know. I just think it's funny. I don't even remember, like we said the other day, I don't even remember how this started. But it's been going on for so many years now of us calling Marilyn Monroe Madonna that I can't not do it no more. It's just like an inside channel joke for the OG channel members or OG subscribers. But it's funny. I'll go into balloons. Yeah, I know what the balloons are. Having a great day, Kimberly. Thank you. From Sydney, awesome. Robert, well, hello from America. Have you ever gotten a unit in the western part of Virginia moving there? Not all the way to like the Tennessee part of the west. We were just 2 hours west yesterday in like the Waynesboro, Stanton area with the unit. So, I mean, kind of west. I don't think we usually go all the way to the west because there's not a whole lot of auctions out there. I chat. because I love that area. Like the whole western side of Virginia is just small towns and mountains. It's beautiful, but there's not many auctions, unfortunately. I do like the look though. I guess it depends how far west you go. Like the Roanoke area, Roanoke has a lot of auctions, but once you go further west than that, you start getting into like the really, really country mountain areas where there's not a lot of storage units. The prettiest places to drive, that's how the rule of thumb, if the prettier the place is to drive in, the less auctions they're probably going to have, really. That's the way I look at it. What is Whatnot? Make me cut a promo here. Whatnot is an online auction app where we go live stream and sell stuff directly to you. But yeah, it's basically just us going live and selling stuff, auctioning it off to the highest bidder. Best way I can use to describe it. It's the most, in my opinion, the most mainstream app there is for resellers right now. It has just absolutely changed everything for us as far as selling goes. Completely. But it's awesome. It's awesome. And if you haven't signed up yet, I'm going to put the link in there again. Make sure you hit that sign up. There you go, saying mama again. But yeah, Southwest Virginia, small towns. Maybe Blacksburg. That's where Tech is, right? Virginia Tech is Blacksburg area. Yes, over there you got a little bit, but a lot of it's country still in the western parts of Virginia. It's beautiful. June, if you're talking about on Facebook, yeah, I've reported them. I don't know if I saw your message. I probably did. I see people report them all the time. There's like 50 pages on Facebook that just consistently steal our stuff every day, all the time. And as soon as you report them, they get taken down. They just make a new one the next day. Facebook does nothing about it. So I kind of just gave up at this point. I still report them if I see them, but it just kind of feels like a pointless fight because they just keep making new accounts. It's really frustrating. Like YouTube, you can copyright strike somebody like 2 seconds and that thing's down. It makes it super easy. Facebook, on the other hand, they make it a pain in the rear. They really do. What's up, Barb? Let's see. Omni TV, what's up? I will be by Tri-Cities, Tennessee. Oh, you're all the way on the west. All the way on the west. But that shouldn't be too far from like Nashville. I see a lot of auctions in Nashville too. A lot of good ones that I always contemplate whether I want to drive it because it's like an 8-hour drive from here, but then I always end up not doing it because it's 8 hours. But it's a pretty area over there. There is a lot of units in Nashville though. Like I see a lot of good ones in Nashville. Probably, but I think Facebook's, at this point, I feel like Facebook's entirely ran by bots. Unless you post something political that they don't agree with, then you're gone in like 2 seconds. But if somebody's just stealing your footage, trying to financially scam people, that's perfectly cool. They can do that. They just can't post the wrong thing politically. That's it. That's basically what Facebook's become at this point. Can I sign up for Whatnot if I'm in Australia? Oh yeah, Robert. We send stuff to Australia, New Zealand, pretty much every auction. Now, the shipping cost is usually higher. Whatnot will tell you what the shipping cost on a lot before you bid so you know if it's worth it or not. But from what I've heard from some of our UK and Australia people, shipping is usually quite a bit higher. But you can if you want. If something goes cheap enough or you want it bad enough, you definitely can. We've sent, like I said, plenty of packages to both Australia and New Zealand over there. So, yeah, from Scotland. That's a different one. I don't think I've sent anything to Scotland yet. I don't think. But I haven't checked, to be honest with you. Even like Canada's the one to me that makes no sense. Like if it's going to Australia or the UK, I kind of get it from, going across the ocean. But why does it cost so much to ship to Canada? Like some cities, like Toronto's closer than California. Why does Toronto cost like 3 times more than California? I don't understand it. Whatnot don't work on the computer. It definitely does work on the computer. I watch it all the time on the computer. A lot of times if I'm editing, I'll have sometimes like if people are running anime shows, I'll have it open up there and to see what they have, scrolling through Whatnot.
You can't enter giveaways.
Yeah, what she said. You can't enter giveaways on the computer for some reason. I don't know why it's designed like that. But you can watch and you can bid and you can chat and you can do all that.
Usability wise, phone.
Yeah, definitely. The phone's definitely the most superior, I'd say. But you can use the computer if you want to. We
do have Tuesday show. I don't know if we mentioned that.
Next week.
Next Tuesday show. Go ahead and bookmark that so you don't have to do it during the auction.
Broly's sitting up by herself. Yeah, he can sit up by himself all day now for, an hour plus at a time. No problem now. It does ship to the UK, Gamer Perks. They ship worldwide. Like I told the guy from Australia, though, the only problem is sometimes shipping charge, whatnot determines shipping. We have no control over that. So the shipping cost is usually significantly higher if it's going to the UK or Australia or somewhere like that. But they do ship there, so it's all up to you. And the shipping cost is displayed to you beforehand, before you bid, so you can take that into consideration before placing a bid. Call Broly looking for cheat codes from his Pac-Man. Is this true? Shh, Pat, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. We just beat the high score legitimately. I was trying to show him how to cut, you go left, right really fast. You can go through the ghost if you've mastered that. I was trying to show him how to do it. I got 1 out of 3 last night trying to do it. The other 2 times I got eaten. But sometimes I just like to play just to try to master the stupid little things like that. Some of the things in your auction almost 100 shipping to. I believe it. I don't understand why it's so high. Like I said before, the Canada doesn't make sense to me. UK and Australia makes more sense because it's got to go across the ocean. But Canada, like I said, half the cities in Canada are closer to us than like the west coast of the United States. I don't really understand. But we also send some pretty heavy things. Like we sell some pretty heavy things and whatnot, especially this auction or this unit. I mean, like for example, the kitchen stuff, the air fryer was like 24 pounds. So I think the brand new vacuum was like 17 or 18 pounds. That one's still up. So it just depends on the thing. Yeah, Pat Broly's doing good. 8 months old today. We posted a lot of pictures the last few days because yesterday we were out in the mountains with the unit, so we stopped and took a bunch of pictures, like the mountain views and stuff. I feel like we've been posting a lot of pictures recently, but I'm kind of excited to see how the video on the main channel we put out tomorrow performs because it's a storage unit, but it's like I said, I edited it very differently than normal, so I'm kind of curious to see how it performs and compare and contrast type thing. I like to just do random things sometimes, just change it up and see if people like it or hate it. Worst case scenario, everybody hates it, I won't do it again. So, in best case scenario, people like it and it's a whole new style. You know what I mean? Always got to be evolving. Boom, boom, boom. Didn't get 15 bucks on the computer. That's weird. Like I said before to people on whatnot, we have no control over that. All we can do is give you the link. If you sign up using the link and you're 100% sure you signed up using the link, try to contact Whatnot's customer support because we've had people say that they did it and they've contacted them and they've given the 15 bucks off of something or something like that. So, you know what I mean? It's just we don't have no control over. All we can do is give you the link and tell you what they tell us. That's a lot. Yeah, 300. That's a lot of lots. That's a lot of shipping. But hey, that's awesome. Hopefully you had a lot of repeat buyers. That's still a lot of items. 337. Oof. That is a lot. Even a Barbie was 29. Well, that's also probably converting to Canadian dollars versus US dollars. So, I mean, most of our boxes, we try to ship as much as we can in flat rate because, like in the US, the flat rate boxes, even the large one, which normally costs like 20 bucks, is like $9 on Whatnot for some reason. They have some type of deal with USPS. So they make it easy. Or they make it cheaper. So, and plus you can get as many flat rate boxes from USPS as you want, and you don't ever have to pay $1 for them. So it's like, definitely use and abuse as many flat rate boxes as you can. We get them shipped to our house by the 100. So we use them. We try to use them for everything we can. It's definitely the best way to go, I think, especially if you're getting started. Dang, that's awesome, Pat. That's awesome. When's the next Dragon Ball video page? I know, man. I need to get back on that channel. See, the thing was I wanted to do like one of those bootleg videos, and then like 4 of my packages from AliExpress right now are like lost in transit. So they're trying to find their way here. I ordered like 12 packages from there and I only have 8 of them. So I've been waiting to do that. I also got the newest Kuji set that I haven't opened yet either. So I have like 2 videos kind of sitting in the bank for that channel I need to film. But we've just been busy this last week or 2 with this unit we're going through right now. Just because it's just so, we've been having 2 auctions a week and just, trying to go back and forth filming, and it's just been a lot of work. Plus, he's been teething and was sick, so the last week or 2 has just been kind of a blur. Just a lot of stuff going on. But he's feeling better now. This unit's coming to a close, so we're having a yard sale on Saturday to clear out our garage. Everything's just kind of calming down now. So we'll get back to reality, as I call it. Oh, thank you, Christian. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm going to put the link in there again, guys. If you have not signed up for Whatnot, use that link. Sign up. Get that free $15. Get it. Get it. Get it. Well, good luck with it, Pat. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, the yard sale's going to be... I'm so excited for this yard sale. I feel like it's been so long. And, like, as Broly's gotten older, he's, like, so interested in just watching people. Like, no matter where we go. We go to the playground the other day. He just likes to sit there and watch kids play. Like, at the restaurant today, Longhorn, anytime the waitress comes around and does anything, he just, like, loves to just watch people be people. So I think, like, at the yard sale, when there's just, like, all of a sudden a horde of, like, 50-plus people out there, it's going to be, like, stimulation overload for him. He's just going to be like, whoa, watching all these people.
In, like, 30 minutes.
He will. It's going to be cool, though. But plan to be at a yard sale. Awesome, Katrina. We've sent out, like I said, probably 2,000 emails to people for the yard sale. Like a lot of people, it says the app says did not open it. So make sure you check spam folders and stuff like that because it might be going to spam because we use an email service, which probably is also used by a lot of spammers. So it might be like a default send to spam thing. But I'll pop it up here again, guys. $1 yard sales tonight or Saturday, September 21st, starting at 7 a.m. And I tell people this all the time. If you're coming and you want the best stuff possible, the best deals, be there before 7 because we usually have a crowd at 7. So not saying there's not going to be good stuff if you get there later, but you're just saying people come early, and the people that come early usually have a plan and what they want, and they usually get it quick. I say in the first hour, we probably sold like a few hundred things. People go fast.
I mean, you guys see like the start of the video. Some people, like, you know, when we say go, like they're jumping off the line, like sprinting to where they need to go.
It's like a 100-yard dash. So I just like always try to tell people get there early. The worst case scenario is you might have to stand around for a little while, but everybody's there for the same reason. It's kind of a fun crowd. You know what I mean? Everybody's here because they just want to go to the yard sale. They watch our videos and like what we do. I feel like it's just like a whole friendly vibe. Like we've never had one negative experience at one of these massive yard sales. And to have like this many people shoved together into one small area, it's pretty cool and peaceful. Okay. But it's definitely fun. Can't wait to get my daughter into DBZ though. Hey, amen, Christian, to that. But it's going to be awesome. Yeah, like Sydney said, we're also giving a $100 gift card away tonight on the Whatnot app to one random follower. You don't have to buy nothing. Buyers and followers, anybody can enter as long as you're just following. So that should be fun. What's the matter, buddy? You getting bored of the floor?
You also lean forward in the purple mirror right there poking the eye.
Did you get poked in the eye? You get beat up by the mirror? Want me to go shoot the mirror? Huh, Mr. Bear? I'm going to shoot the mirror. But he said, oh, he got a snout in his nose. A boogie.
Oh.
You got a boogie. I think Mr. Bear's excited for the yard sale. I think he's going to be kind of overwhelmed. No idea. Yeah, he has no idea. Hopefully he stays asleep for like the setup part. He usually gets up at like 8 something, so he might miss the initial giant crowd. But we'll see. Have you ever had arguments over it? Not usually. I've seen other people get into like kind of not really bicker. That somebody just kind of usually says, okay, whatever. But like sometimes people make a pile and if somebody thinks that pile is part of the yard sale and they go to it and they're like, hey, that's my stuff and whatever. But not usually. Never seen no fists have flown yet. Maybe this time. If somebody breaks out to a fight, then I'll get it on video. I'll try my best to film it. Come here.
Good
Oh. Ever hear anything else about the guy threatening you from shoes? No, of course not. Just like everybody else. Big mouth. They're just looking for attention. That's all it is. Stop trying to get my mouse. Here, have a tea bottle. Boop. Boop. You want that? You could offer pre-printed sold signs for the pile. Yeah, we could have stuff ahead of time. Just print out a pile or what? I don't even know what to write on it. Not for sale. Don't touch this pile. What are you doing, man? You can't have my mouse. Because you're going to click something. You're going to turn off the auction. I mean, the live stream. You don't even know how to do it, but I just know you'll figure it out if I give you the mouse. Yep. So I can't let you do that.
You can stand on your chair.
I'm sorry.
Loud.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna take him upstairs in a minute, probably.
All right.
We're about to get off anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna get off here in a few minutes. We'll hang out here for a couple more minutes. Mary, we're doing good. Doing good. Getting ready for another show. I said just got back from I just finished editing a video. We just drove out to the mountains to film yesterday. It was another fun one. Like I said, it's gonna be different. I'm excited to see how people react to it. The editing is very different on this one. Kind of different. You'll see. You'll see. Hopefully you guys like it as much. See you all at the auction. I'll see you there. I'm freaking excited. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just moving around.
Yeah, don't forget also we're doing that $100 gift card. Oh boy, $100 gift card giveaway tonight on Whatnot. All you got to do is be following, right? Tell them. Don't tell me to. I'm gonna eat your ribs. You keep telling me stuff. I'm gonna get you. Love the Broly Bear. See, Broly Bear? Sydney loves you. Yeah, last unit's been crazy. It's interesting because I said this last time too. Usually when we have a unit that performs really well sale-wise, the videos perform crappy, and that's kind of been the case for this unit. Like the videos have all kind of sucked. None of them did good. But the Whatnot shows have been like incredible. Where like the one we filmed yesterday, there's some Whatnot items, but the unit was just so random. But I feel like it's going to be a good break because everyone's tired of seeing like, oh, look, another Disney play, another Disney play, another Barbie doll, another Disney play, another Disney play, another Barbie doll, another Barbie doll.
You need the Brody Bear. Brody.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that day, Vinyl. One of these days it'll happen. I don't really know if I'd want to put it on there, like somebody really doing something like that. But I don't know. I'm sure it'll happen. I've read so many stories. I'm in like a Facebook group for storage auction buyers and resellers, and I've read quite a few stories of people having the old owner show up and a whole bunch of crap go down, yelling and arguing. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna argue with you. I don't feel like drama's not good for my health. I just ignore drama. I don't know. I don't deal with drama. I'm like, keep all your negativity to yourself. Pay your bills. Leave me alone. What was that post the other day we saw? It said, it's so true. It said, y'all really have drama in your 30s. Just shut up, pay your bills, and take care of your kids. I mean, gosh, it's embarrassing.
If you're in your 30s and 40s and have drama.
It's like, it's embarrassing. Just shut up and take care of your kids. Right, Broly?
Take care of your kids.
That's exactly. It's like all the dumb kids from high school. They grow up and you think they like grow up and get older, but they just stay the same dumb kid as they get older. Right, Mr. Bear? So, yeah. I don't know. I'm tired of drama. I don't deal with it. That's the beauty of working for yourself. You don't have to deal with other people. Somebody gets on your nerves, I just walk away. I'm like, whatever.
All right, I'm going to take him up.
I'll probably get off in a few minutes. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. There's still quite a few people here chatting, talking. Anybody got any Whatnot questions or anything like that? Show that everything that's on auctions upstairs. Our computer room's in the basement, so that'd be kind of challenging. But everything's pre-listed, like I said before. Everything we sell on Whatnot, the way we do it, we go in and we list all. We usually have 96 lots. All 96 of them will be listed ahead of time, so you can see pictures, you can read the description, all that kind of stuff. So it's all on there right now. Like if you want to go see ahead of time or you can't make it a lot, definitely go do it. What was that? It sounded like somebody went, psst. Got me for a second. Yeah. He does that a lot. He just likes pulling on stuff. I think he's at that age where like he's realizing he's like, because he'll do that with his ears, his toes, and you know. He's just at that age where everything's interesting. Like now, like if we try to set him, you cannot put him near a table or nothing because everything on that table's going everywhere, all over the place. He just wants to touch everything and grab a hold of everything. I have a spreadsheet of monthly charges so I can go update them when CC expires and get a new one. Oh, I bet that's annoying. I hate having to switch cards. It's like so frustrating because you never realize how many things are attached to a card until you have to get a new one. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's just so many things. It's so annoying. How does it work? Well, on Whatnot, one, you got to sign up for Whatnot. I'll put the link in there again if you're not signed up. But two, literally all we do is pop up an item, at the bottom of the screen. It's going to tell you what the bid is at. It's going to tell you what shipping is going to cost. And if you want to bid higher, you slide the slider. If you don't, just sit back and chill, wait for the next item. Super easy. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Be back at 6 when you start the auction. See ya, Teresa. See ya, Spelly. No, I don't have a Lord of the Rings sword, unfortunately. Boom, 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 boom. Where did you guys meet? We've known each other pretty much our whole life because my mom and her mom were friends in high school. So they have pictures of like me at her first birthday or her at my first birthday and vice versa. So we've kind of known each other our whole life because our moms were friends. So makes it easy. Let's see. Yeah. I love Whatnot. Diana, me too. I love that app so much too. Like I said, it's completely changed selling for me, like night and day difference. I mean, it's not even comparable no more. Because I got to the point with all the other apps, I was so frustrated that I'd literally just stopped using them. Like anyone that sells on eBay, you know how they are. Like the buyer can just say, yeah, I bought it, but I don't care no more. I don't really want it no more. And they'll be like, okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and take the guy's money back from a month ago, and you can send it back if you want to. You can send them a cat turd in a box. That'll work too, but we'll take the money back from them for you. Yeah, eBay got so painful as a seller. I still buy stuff off there, but I could not stand selling on eBay no more. Soulmates. Yeah, we've been together 14 and a half years now. Well, technically next month will be the half, but it's pretty much 14 and a half years now. Since high school. I was a sophomore in high school. We were both 16. Big fan from Maine. Sweet. Thank you, Joseph. I'm going to try Whatnot for the first time if I can figure it out. Ali, it's so easy once you see the app. I always say it. Trying to explain it to you without a visual on a live stream like this makes it sound complicated, but it's not. It's very easy. Once you see the interface, it's super user-friendly for like first-time users. They make it really, really easy. I'm putting the links in there again, though. So if you're going to sign up for the first time, make sure you use that link. Because if you don't use that link, you're not going to get the free $15. So you might as well get the free $15, right? If you're going to sign up anyway, you might as well get the free money. Does Broly have your bendy thing? I don't know. I haven't looked. I need to check. I should check that. Well, I can't really tell now, but I think it's common in just tall people, and he's going to be tall for sure, so he probably will. I remember like when somebody said what this is called, I forgot the name of it and looked it up, and it's just like very common in men that are over the height of 6'3". So I feel like it's just the longer your fingers are, probably they just bend more if I had to guess. But also double jointed, because I can do that thing where like, you know, this thing, you can just bend just the tips of your fingers, which somebody told me means it's double jointed. So yeah. I think it's a combination of double jointedness, weird genetics, and being tall. If I had to guess. Let's see, where was I at? Yeah, exactly what Diana said. Whatnot's super user friendly. It just, like I said, it just sounds like a lot because I don't have a visual in front of me that like points you to when I'm explaining it to you. So it sounds like it's complicated, but it's stupidly easy. My 11-year-old's almost 6 foot. See, that's probably about what I was. What grade are you in at 11? I didn't grow much in high school, but I know like on my freshman football card, I think how old are you as a freshman? Like 14, 15, something like that, maybe 14. I was 6'3" at 14, so I only grew 2 more inches after that. But yeah, she does, Heather. She has the same like this thingy too. She has it too. 6, yeah. So that's probably about where I'll be. I think us boys, we hit the crazy growth spurt and then slow down. I feel like girls stay shorter, then start to get taller later on, at least most of what I've seen. But obviously everybody's so different that there's really no average because it just depends on what our body does, you know. But we'll see. I mean, he's already, like I said, he's already rocking 2T clothes because of just the length. And I mean, it's crazy. We can't put him in nothing. Like even like 18 to 24 month ones can't get on him no more because like the onesies are so they ride too high. He's too tall for it already, and he just turned 8 months today, and already like way too tall for that 18 to 24. Pretty much everything's got to be 2T now. It's weird thinking about getting him like a Halloween costume and everything, and I'm like, I don't even want to get nothing yet because at this rate, who knows? That's another month and a half away. Who knows what he's going to be at that point? I say wait till it gets closer and figure it out then. Because he's just growing like rapidly. We thought he would like start to slow down some, but not really. He's still going fast. My son is 6'4", went through a growing spurt that hurt. I never had anything like that, but I was always a head taller. Like I don't realize it as a kid, but like now when I go back and look through like some of like, the class photos and everybody standing together, I was always like a head taller than everybody. Maybe not when you get to like our high school was massive. I mean, like a few thousand kids. So I think there was like 2 kids taller than me in high school, but that was it. I mean, I've always been just really tall. That's what we were doing last night is looking through schools because we don't know what to do yet. I'm still undecided on the public versus private. Part of me is like public schools have gotten kind of scary, and part of me is like private so like preppy that it's like almost annoying. So like I'm still indecisive about the whole schooling thing. Luckily, we still have more years to decide. We have a few more years. We have 568 bookmarks. If you haven't bookmarked the show, bookmark that show, guys. How tall is Amber? She's about 5'6". We always say that because she's about 5'6", I'm about 6'5". We're just our heights swapped. Just swap the feet and inches and pretty much us. If I could pick, I'd pick private. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Like the more I read about it, just like the freaking uniforms and all this, there's so many like weird things with it, and it's like, gosh, it just seems like such a miserable schooling experience to me. Plus, I know like the teacher to student ratio is obviously significantly smaller in the private schools. Like there's far more students per kids, but then it's like, is that necessarily a good thing or a bad thing for him? I feel like you gotta wait till he gets older and really feel his personality out and see. Because for somebody like me, who's like an antisocial, don't want to be the center of attention kind of person, that would have just made my life miserable. Going to a school where there's like 8 kids in my classroom, I would have been just 10 times more miserable than I was in regular school. So I think it just really got to wait until he gets older and we can actually see his personality and see if he's like a social person or not. I think that has a lot to do with it. A lot of it's personality. My child's class is 11 students. Yeah, that's how this private school near us, we were looking at it. It's grades literally pre-K through 12th, and there's a total of 107 people enrolled from pre-K all the way to 12th. So, I mean, I think the average class size was around 8 or something like that. I think the biggest class size were seniors, and there was 14. So, yeah. It has its advantages. And I also like how the private school around here is very like, I don't know, business, finance, entrepreneurial focused. Like some of the projects I was looking at is coming up with business ideas, and they have connections to a lot of the local companies where they work directly with businesses to show kids, how to start stuff up. I do like that. I feel like that was definitely drastically lacking when I was in high school. My graduation class was over 500. Yeah, me too. My class, I just looked at my high school the other day because I was curious. It's 7 through 12, and there's like 4,000 some kids there now. It's just ridiculous. That's how it was when I was there. It's so crowded, the hallways, you can never get through nowhere. That's how it was. It was just crazy. Yeah, it just depends on the school. I just gotta wait till he gets older. How much was the first storage unit? The first storage unit I ever bought was $150. I still remember it like it was yesterday, which felt like $3,000 at the time because I had like nothing to my name really besides $100,000 in student debt and $15,000 in credit card debt. So I had like nothing to my name. Spending $150 felt so scary at the time, but we made it happen. And it was a good one too. We ended up spending $150, I think selling like $1,200 or something within the first week with a bunch of records, a bunch of CDs, some North Face, nice clothing, these old vintage Charlie Brown books, and there's quite a few cool things in there. It ended up good, and I was hooked. Pretty much, that was my first one. Then we went and bought the next one, the second one, for like $70, and that's where we found like $600 some in cash. And then I was really hooked. And then, granted, to this day, that was 6 years ago. I've only bought one unit that had more cash in it than that one in the last 6 years. So obviously, it's not very common, but it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. What's up, Jack? Private. Yeah, see, I mean, I've heard so much back and forth. I don't know. We didn't have 500 kids in the whole K through 12. Well, yeah, where we're at now is a lot more rural than where I grew up. Like where I grew up at, like I said, I grew up in Alexandria, Virginia, which is right outside of Washington, D.C. Like I can get to the White House in 12 minutes. It was just overcrowded craziness. All the schools over there are like 4,000 kids. There's like constantly brawls and fights in the hallway. It felt like a prison. It felt like an actual prison. And it's funny because if you like look at the rankings, Fairfax County is like one of the most highly regarded school systems on the East Coast. And I'm like, you guys didn't go to Fairfax County, did you? I went there for my entire schooling year. It's just a bunch of violence, fighting, and overcrowdedness. Like, where is this craziness now? Where's all this beautifulness that they talk about? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm in a debate. Like, where we at now, the elementary school by us only has, like, I think 300 kids from pre-K through 5th grade, which is not bad at all. That's the public one. And the private one has literally 100 kids pre-K through 12th grade. So literally, like I said, less than 10 kids per grade. So it's definitely something we're going to have to look into. Definitely something we're going to have to look into. Homeschooling, I mean, some people, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do homeschooling. I need to be able to socialize to some extent. I mean, I went to public school for 12 years and college for a few years, and I still can barely socialize. So I don't know if it really helps. So, but it is what it is. I can't send photos in email. Why? I send photos through email all the time. Boom, boom, boom. On some of the older units that have wrapped items in the newspaper, would you read it? Yeah, we do that sometimes, Don. It just depends if it like looks old. But I do that sometimes because I'm just curious how long it was, in storage and whatnot. My graduating class was 1,100. I don't know what mine was exactly. It was a freaking lot. I know that. But I would never go back to my freaking school. I would never, like, if somebody offered me $100 million in a mansion, I wouldn't move to Northern Virginia ever again. I hate to even go there to get storage units. Sometimes I see a good-looking storage unit, and I'm like, okay, I'll just suffer for a day. But I can't stand Northern Virginia, man. It is just a pain, and it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. Just violence, crime, crowded everywhere. Yee. I hate it over there. I love it where we're at now. And I love it down here. Like I said, I was born in Alexandria Hospital and lived in Alexandria, Virginia until I was like 24-ish. Until we took that trip to California. And then after that, we never went back. So like 24 years in Northern Virginia. And I'll never go back. I need to know what I have in my unit. Oh, other than an email picture, I don't really know how else to get a picture. Crap, it is 5:47. You know what? I'm going to stay on here for 3 more minutes. And then I'm going to get off here so I can go get the Whatnot auction set up. Make sure you guys are signing up using that link so you can get that free $15. It's going to be worth it. This one's going to be a good one. It's going to be a really good one. Really, really good one. Let's see. How much acreage do you have? Our house is like a little over 6 acres. I think most of them in our neighborhood, besides the ones in the back. The ones in the back are the ones that have been here forever. Like before the street was built, they have more than that. But most of us have like 5 to 7 in that range. So it's interesting. Boom, boom, boom. Kathy, just easier to be honest. Plus, everybody says all this bottle's bad. Like, we're all raised on bottles and we're all fine. I think if you want to do it, breastfeeding, it's better for you. I mean, it probably is better. Go ahead, do it. But some people just don't want to do it. They just didn't want to have to deal with it. Really. What are cash out vouchers? What do you mean? Cash out vouchers are from casinos. That's what, like, when you go to the machine and, win, and you press the little button and it gives you that, and you can go to them, scan it to play at another machine. Depending on what casino they're from and how old they are, you might be able to go, like, if there's a casino near you, go try to scan one of them inside there and see if you can cash out. Because they have machines in there where you can put them in there and it'll give you cash value for it. So you might be able to do that. Sandra, I mean, on YouTube, we have everything on there. There's 1,000+ videos on our main channel, and I don't know, a couple hundred at least on the second channel. So there's a lot on there. But yeah, they're all in order. You can filter. I don't know about Facebook, but on YouTube, you can filter in order are they released. So you can see like oldest to newest and start at the very beginning if you wanted to. 7 years ago. They're kind of cringy bad videos, but if you wanted to, you could. Does your neighbors come over? I don't even know who my neighbors are. That's how I like it. Like literally, if somebody asked me the other day that your neighbors come to your yard sales, and I'm like, I have no idea. I don't even know who they are. I've never even seen them. That's how I like my privacy. Like we have so many trees around us, like I can't see nobody's house. So I have no idea who they are, what they drive, what they look like. I have no idea who lives around me. So I don't know if they come to the sales. They might. But it's private. You're on in 10 minutes. Yeah, I gotta get off here, guys. All right, I'm gonna go upstairs now and get ready and get the auction set up. So we'll see you over on Whatnot in 10 minutes. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, get a drink, and see you over there in 10 minutes, guys. I didn't realize how late it was, so